So this is my first time going live this way without an interview. And I want to share a couple things. First of all, I'm currently in a coaching program right now where I discovered that I do something, which is that I hide a lot of details about my life because I have a story that if I shared all of the excitement, all of the news, all of the magic, all of the miracles, that I would trigger people. And so I don't. But James is on here. Hello. He will test and tell you that so much of our relationship, like 90% of our day, looks like me coming into his room and being like, oh my God, this crazy thing just happened. And I'm squealing, I'm jumping up and down. I do this thing where I literally jump and I'm like, yes, yes, yes. I just knocked my chair over. But I do this thing every day with James, and I'm like constantly in a state of, oh my God, no way. Like, this is incredible, like beyond my dreams. And I contain all of this energy and excitement, and I keep it inside. And the story that both James and I had was that if I were constantly sharing just how incredible all of these things that are happening are, that people would maybe be jealous, envious, resent me, be like, oh, that's nice, lucky her, isn't that great? And that I would just trigger the shit out of people. So I keep it between James and I jump up and down squealing about all the amazing news with James. And just to give you guys a taste of this past month, because I'm ready to break this barrier, I'm ready to stop hiding all of the magic and miracles in my life, I'm gonna share a couple things here. So first of all, on June 4th, James and I got married. It was the most extraordinary, beautiful, incredible, love story that I cannot wait to have a separate live just to tell you all about the wedding. But that week, I had a client gift me his 112-foot yacht to enjoy for free, gifted for our wedding, access to this beautiful, gorgeous yacht in the south of France. So he shipped it to France for us. He sent his private chef, his EA, his crew, like 8 people on this yacht that were taking care of us. James and I were the first ones to ever sleep on this yacht because we basically broke it in brand new. This client has never even used it himself. So we are sailing in the south of France with our closest, dearest friends. We had a wedding of 70 people, and half of them were able to stick around and enjoy this incredible experience with us. So for the whole week, we were boating around, getting private chef meals taken care of, swimming, docking, dancing, partying, just having the most incredible, epic time. And then that is just one piece of it, because after our wedding, I went to New York City, and very spontaneously, I had some work and personal things to take care of in New York City. And when I was in New York, my favorite magician, Dan White, he gifted us free VIP tickets to his magic show. Was not expecting this, was expecting to pay. It was a sold out show. So when I reached out, I just said, hey, I noticed your show is sold out. I'm in town. I'd love to come see you. And immediately he gifted us the best seats in the house. He gifted us champagne, and we had the most extraordinary, epic time. I love magic. Magic shows bring me back to this frequency of squealing and jumping up and down. Like the entire time of the show, I was like, no way, what? And that is literally how my life is. So I love magic shows because it just helps me calibrate more to this feeling that I have so much already in my life. And then fast forward, I'm staying at the Ned Nomad Hotel. And out of nowhere, the manager at the hotel, the food and beverage manager, he feels like I would be a really fun person to give things to. So he gifts me free champagne, he gifts me free wine, he gifts me dinner. He's like, do you like branzino? We have the best branzino in all of New York City at our restaurant. And I'm sitting here getting all this amazing food and wine. I'm by myself, I'm traveling solo, and I just feel so taken care of as I stay at the Nomad Hotel. I also get offered free accommodations to stay at an Airbnb hotel from a reader of mine, Bending Reality. And I also got invited to go to a spontaneous weekend in Mexico for 4th of July weekend. So this all happened in just the last 4 weeks. And the fun story about the Mexico trip was that my flight it did not take off. So I never made it to Mexico, but then I immediately got rerouted and invited to the Hamptons from 3 other friends. So had the most incredible week hanging out, getting to visit this beautiful property, 22 acres in the Hamptons on the water, extraordinary. And this is all the life that I live that I do not share. I do not broadcast currently to social media. If you're on my Instagram, you'll see that I was actually quite quiet this past week in my stories, quite quiet on my Instagram post. I'm just living my life. But these are the incredible moments of abundance. So I define abundance as success, love, joy, money, inner peace. I have these things in spades. I have an abundance of abundance. And this to me is the frequency of magic and miracles. I have found a way to be a constant match for these extraordinary experiences, opportunities, abundance, experiences, connection, love, memories made. I have made myself an excellent receiver of these experiences. And I decided to come on here and to stop hiding all of this amazing magic and miracles in my life and to start talking about it. I want to normalize this thing a normal thing, okay? I want to help us all remember just how much we can love our lives and really to create this heaven on earth experience. And so I decided that I'm creating a masterclass to teach just these codes that allow you to play on the frequency of magic and miracles. And is that Vuitton that just joined? Hello. See, I was just talking about you. You were part of my epic 4 weeks this last month, creating so much magic in my life. So thank you. Okay, so I was so excited about this masterclass that I was up till 2:30 in the morning, Portugal time last night, writing, presenting, creating everything that I want to teach. And I realized that this is so obvious to the people in my world. This is how my life works. Like my clients know this about my life. My bestest friends know this about my life. But I hide it just about from everyone else. And so today I'm going to share a little bit about what I have in store for you. So if you checked out yesterday's offer, I have, for the first time ever, I'm making something that I teach my high-level mastery group, advanced principles, available to anyone who wants to join me. So the topic is called Unlocking the Frequency of Magic and Miracles. So if what I just described in the last 4 weeks that happened to my life sounds appealing to you, if you want to access and stabilize more of this frequency in your life, then this is the perfect masterclass for you. So I feel in my life that there are certain things that I have done that I didn't realize I was uniquely doing. Kind of like when you tell a fish you're a good swimmer, a fish would be like, what do you mean I'm a good swimmer? Like what? That is what I realize I've been doing in my life, is that there are certain ways in which I navigate my life. I move through my life. There's certain rules and games and like paradigms that I play in that are so natural to me, like a fish swimming, that I don't even see them. But because I'm making this masterclass, I've really sat and contemplated very deeply, what is it exactly that I do differently from my clients, from my friends, from humans, from everybody else I know? What are the codes that I have naturally been living by, kind of like a fish swimming? I don't even see it, but now I'm making it conscious and clear so that I can teach it. So 3 codes playing on this frequency. I'm going to be talking about what is this frequency, so how do you get into it as far as the beliefs and feeling state of this frequency that I'm describing to you. And then I'm going to talk about how we're going to create all of our personal power to create in this present moment, because it's my belief that when we're thinking about what could have been, should have been, we're actually not claiming all of our energy into this present moment. We're leaking energy into our past, and we're leaking energy into worrying about the future. So my first code is going to teach you how to give all 100% of your power, energy, and presence to this present moment to create from. That's my first code. My second code is going to be teaching you how to become the most superpower manifester. That is something that I feel over and over again. Like in my wedding speeches, the common theme was everyone said, she's really good at getting what she wants. So I'm going to be teaching you my second personal code of why and how I'm able to be a superpower manifester. And then the third code allows you to elevate your frequency to the highest frequency available to humankind. So this is the third code that I'm teaching you all that allows you to elevate to this frequency of magic and miracles. So that is it at a high, high level. And I'm so excited to teach this to you because, as one of my mentors says, it's the energy from which we create from that dictates the quality of our creations. So it is so important to nurture and cultivate intentionally the energy from which you're creating life, the energy from which you're creating programs, the energy from which you're building your business. Whatever it is you're doing, you want to look thoughtfully at the energy from which you're creating from. So on our masterclass, I'm going to be teaching you how to get onto this frequency of magic and miracles. So this is the energy from which you are creating life. This is the energy from which you are receiving life. This is the energy from which you are becoming a match for all the magic and miracles in your life. So if that sounds good to you, we already have a few more spots left at the current early bird price of $333. When I started making this course last night, I realized that what I intended to be a 3-day masterclass really has the content of like a 3-month course. And so because I'm now digging in and realizing there's so much more I want to teach you, this price will eventually become at least a $1,000 course. And that is the plan for this masterclass. And so because I announced it before I built it fully out, I put the price at $333 yesterday. And because I listed it at that price, I'm going to honor that for the time being. But just so you know, this course will eventually be $1,111. But for the next few spots before we hit 100, I'm going to give it to you for $333. So that's the masterclass in a nutshell. We're going to be digging into these 3 codes, applying them to our life. I have exercises for workshopping this, for figuring out where are you currently, like what is your current frequency, what is your current arrangement, what's the game you're currently playing with the universe, and then how to consciously create and design a new game and new frequencies so that you can start to live your life so that if you want, you can become a match for all the amazing opportunities that have presented themselves to me in those last 4 weeks. All right. Let me know if you have any questions. Just DM me if you want to get in at the $333 early bird price. More soon. See you there. How do you exit one of these?